Welcome to the Java programming series, and today we will understand how to write down the program to check given number is perfect or not. First of all, let's understand what is a perfect number. So perfect number is a number if you find out the sum of its divisor, then you will get the same number. Consider an example. Let's say user is entering 6, and what are the divisor of number 6? So it's a 1, 2 and 3. So if you try to do summation of 1 plus 2 plus 3, you will get the same number. So that is why number 6 is a perfect number. Consider another example. Let's say user is entering number 10. So what are the divisor of number 10? It's a 2 and 5. And if you try to do summation of 2 plus 5, you will get this 7. And 7 is not equal to 10. So 10 is not a perfect number. Excellent. So before we jump into the program, let's try to understand what are the input required in this program. So we have to check given number is perfect or not. So definitely we required one number from the user. So let's try to take one number from user. So let's say integer number, and I will take this number from user. So let's use the scanner class. So I'll just write down scanner sc is equal to new scanner, and we have to pass the system.in. Perfect. So let me just take number from user. So we have to write down sc.nextInteger. So we have identified the input required in this program. Let's try to find the output required in this program. So what is the output required in this program? So we have to print either number is perfect or not. So we just have a two output. Either we have to print given number is the perfect, and we have to print given number is not perfect. So let's say it's not perfect. Excellent. So we have identified the output required in this program. So based on the output, we can see that we just have to print either number is perfect or number is not perfect, right? So based on the condition, we have to print either number is perfect or not perfect. So we know that whenever we have a condition in Java, we have to use the if statement. So let me just write down the if statement. So I'll just write down if. I'll write some condition here. If this condition is true, I will print given number is a perfect number. Else, I will print given number is not perfect number. Excellent. I still don't know how to write this condition, but whatever information I am getting from the program definition, I am just trying to write down into the program. Perfect. So we have identified the input required in this program and output required in this program. So now let's try to focus on the logic. So first of all, here we have to find out the divisor of the given number, and then we have to do summation of that divisor. So we know that how to find the divisor of the given number. In a previous video, we did the program to find the divisor of the given number. So let me just try to copy that logic. So this logic will find out the divisor of the given number. So let me just copy and paste it here. So now here we are getting the divisor of the number. But we don't have to print the divisor in this program. What we need to do, we have to find out the summation of its divisor. And we know that how to do summation. So whenever you have to do summation in Java, you just have to write down sum is equal to sum plus I. We already did this program to find out the summation of any given number, right? And we did this series program as well. So it will be easy for you to understand sum is equal to sum plus I. And let me just take one number. Let's say integer sum is equal to 0. Perfect. So this logic will give you summation of divisor of any given number. So if user will enter any number, this logic will find out the summation of its divisor, right? Perfect. Now we just have to compare this summation, whatever we got, with the number. So if we are getting this summation is equal to number, then we can say it's a perfect number. Excellent. So let me just try to run this program with the number 6, and it should print perfect number. Okay, it's printing not perfect. So now just try to pause the video and try to analyze where we are going wrong. Why it is not printing the perfect number. So let's try to understand how to debug the program. So it's not printing the perfect, right? That means it is printing the not perfect. That means this condition is getting false, right? If it is a true, then it should print perfect number. So let me just try to print the value of summation and value of number. It should be same, right? And we know that it's printing not perfect. That means both the values are not equal. So let's see what is going wrong here and what we are getting. Let's say number 6. So you can see number is 6 that we have entered. Perfect. But the summation we are getting 12. So what is it wrong here? So in this for loop, we are executing from 1 to given number. So if we are entering 6, then it will find the divisor 1, 2, 3 and 6. Right? But we don't want the 6 as a divisor. So in the definition of perfect number, we don't have to include the number 6. So here we have to just write down the less than. Instead of less than or equal to, we have to write down the less than. Now this for loop will not include the 6. It will just execute 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it will check, are we getting any number which can divide the number 6? So we are getting 1, 2, 3. And we are doing the summation of 1, 2, 3. It will give you 6. Finally, this condition will be true and it will give you the number is perfect. So let me just run this program now and let me enter the number, that is the 6, and you are getting the perfect. Now we don't have to print both the number, right? And let me just test this with the number 10. We are getting not perfect. Excellent. Let me just run it with the, let's say 28. So 28 is another perfect number. So we are getting the perfect, and let's test with the 100. Excellent. We are getting the not perfect. So we have just written the program to check given number is perfect or not. So that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any comments regarding this video, try to write down into the comment section. Thanks everyone, and we'll see you into the next video.